Hey guys, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all doing absolutely fine in your med school. In this video, as you have already read on the thumbnail, I am going to share an absolutely important resource for the pathology, which I believe was my greatest advantage in the second year that I studied from this book. So when you are in your second year of med school, you know that pathology is the king of second year, and I would say that during my whole 4 years of med school, if there was one subject that I completely relied on, I completely understood, and to most of the extent I learned it was pathology, and that was my passion, or my love for pathology, that even I can say with full confidence that during my final year or fourth year of med school, I didn't invested that much of time in studying medicine because I knew that my pathology is very very strong, and I am just gonna build some extra concepts over that base, and medicine will be fine for me. So, what I want to convey from this conversation is that you should pay huge attention to pathology in your second year of med school, so that the coming years, like third year and fourth year, are not that much difficult for you. Because if you consider pathology, actual medicine is all about pathology. Let's say, for example, we study hepatitis in our second year of med school, and in our final year, we just study the treatment. For example, everything, be it cardio, like be it neuro, be it nephro, be it renal, respi, everything is actually pathology, which we study in second year, and just with that much of knowledge, and we add on the diagnostic criterias and the management, the medicine part is complete. So I would want you to pay huge attention to pathology in your second year and just not waste your second year. So coming to the resources, in our Indian setup, you know that everyone will say, okay, study from Robbins, and when your exams are close, uh, switch to Harshmohan. Okay, this is the idea which is going on in all the med school. I'll say that, and even in my med school, the same idea would prevail, that people they used to read from the Robbins. Most of the people they switched to Harshmohan when the exams came, and the remaining they just revised the Robbins which they had already studied. This was one scenario. Another scenario was that people they used to get confused between one father's Robin and one basic Robbins. So that is where I left that path and I took another path, and that was this book, which is Pathology by Edward Golian. Some people call it as Golgian, some people call it as Golian. I call it as Golian. So this is my Golian. I'll just show it to you so that you get an idea that yeah, yes, I have studied it. So this is the whole second year of pathology which I studied. So this book, uh, you know the idea behind reading this book, or what is the strategy to read this book, is that on the internet you will find what are called as audio lectures of Gaulian, and you will just download them. And the idea is that the professor Gaulian, he has taught this course in some, I would say, some center, and his teaching has have been recorded, and you have just to plug in those recorded lectures, and you have to imagine yourself being sitting over there, and you just have to read this side by side, and believe me, it would take a huge effort in the beginning, but once you are in flow, you are gonna absolutely love pathology, and I can guarantee you that your base will be rock solid, and I want you to make that base of pathology. Let's say BU and creatinine ratios in AKI, different type of pre-renal renal azotemias, different type of hepatitis, different type of jaundice like obstructive jaundice, unconjugated conjugated hyperbilirubinemias, let it be anemias, microcytic, macrocytic, normochromic. You are going to be crystal clear in those concepts, and I have read it, so I can say it that this will happen if you study the stuff from Gaulian. Another advantage is that from your second year onwards you will start to know how the questions they may come in the exam, and you will start studying in exam oriented and clinically oriented manner. You will not have to filter the information from the robins, that what is important, what I have to remember, what is for higher level and stuff like that. You don't have to do a PhD in pathology, you just have to know the pathology because you want to be a very good clinician, and there is none other book better than this in my opinion. So this is all for today's video. I'll just say that if you are fresh in your second year of med school, invest in Gaulian, invest your time in Gaulian rather than doing the unnecessary activities. And uh, and uh, regarding the USMLE preparation, I will make a separate video on what to read for pathology. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you like it. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel.